I'm Dave Martin with Eagle Communications, presenting the USD 410 update with Superintendent of Hillsborough Schools, Max Heinrichs. And Max, you've got a few cool things going on this year, one of which is the walking school bus. And we walked with the kids this morning on that school bus. Can you tell us a little bit about that? Maybe what the purpose of that is?
You know, first of all, I'd like to welcome everybody to USD 410, home of the Trojans. We're Trojan proud, and we're looking forward to excellence in all of our programs. Yeah, the walking school bus well, actually, Evan Yoder wrote a grant, and we were funded some money through, I can't remember what the name of it was, but we actually built a sidewalk up Grand Street from the west side of town to the east side of town to our elementary school for our students to be able to have a safe path to school each day. That walking school bus is open on all fair weather days, and it has been a great addition for our elementary students and their parents. The parents know they'll have a safe trip. They're with adults and being escorted to school on the walking school bus.
How many kids participate in that? And what grade levels are in that?
Well, first of all, I would say I don't think there's a grade level listed on that. We have kids that might jump in on the middle school, but mostly it's the elementary schools that are participating in this. Haven't seen any high schoolers. Actually, I've only seen it in action walking 3 or 4 times as a superintendent. As a principal, I would see them walk by Hillsborough High School every morning. So it's kind of neat to see. Usually 4, 5, 6 adults walking with a group of children. They all have a nice vest. They're easily identified, and we take the straightest and the most organized and safe path from the west side of Hillsborough to the east side of Hillsborough.
Now, part of what you want to achieve is pretty obvious, and that's to get the kids to school safely. Are there any other things you hope to achieve?
You know, it does help us with our nutrition and fitness programs. It is something that we can add as an exercise activity for our students, and we have to meet certain guidelines there too.
Very interesting. We did walk with the kids this morning, or one morning, to school and filmed the walking school bus. And let's go ahead and roll that now.
Great Plains Federal Credit Union in Hillsboro. Now's the time to see them for that vehicle or home improvement loan. You'll like their competitive rates. Member NCUA. Cottonwood Law Office. Innovative practice, practical solutions. Find Josh and Courtney Boehm with Cottonwood Law Group at 107 East Grand in downtown Hillsboro.
Around here, we believe in local values like hard work, family time, or a fair price on reliable internet from a local company. That's why Eagle Communications delivers great local values, like a range of internet options to fit your family's needs. Fast and consistent enough to power everyone's devices at once. All at reasonable prices we're proud to offer our friends and neighbors. Ready for better internet? Give us a call or visit eaglecom.net and discover our local values today.
This morning, we also were at the elementary school after we walked there and watched Evan Yoder with some of the grade school kids and showed us the farm program over there, which was pretty interesting. And they had some chickens and things there. What can you tell me about that farm program?
You know, Evan has a real passion for this, and he's developed what we call a school to farm or a farm to school program. He wants to obviously grow produce that we'll plant, we'll take care of, we'll grow, and then we'll eat it in our grade school. And if we have enough, we'll take it to the high school too. Evan lives on a farm. We've started some work with this. This all happened back when I was principal at Hillsboro High School. But Evan has built a little farmyard out there, to say the least. We do have chickens out there, and the kids get to work with eggs. They get to work with all the things that go along with that. And then every once in a while, we'll bring in bigger livestock. Our goal out there will be to incorporate like a K-12 look at some point. Mm-hmm. And what we'll do is we'll build a barn with a classroom in it, and then our FFA will go down there and or our ag programs will go down there and actually work with the students too. So we're trying to look at this as a whole. We're at the beginning stages of it, but there has been some interest with funding from the public to build that barn. So that's something that we'll have to look at as we receive more funding and can move forward on it.
Well, it's a really cool program. The kids this morning, I think, really enjoyed picking the eggs up and so on. And so here's some shots of the farm program that we got this morning with the kids and Evan Yoder.
All right. Recycle. What is recycling, Hudson?
Putting not littering.
It's not littering. What else is recycling? Talia?
Like you can reuse it.
Reuse it. Like what? What can you
Like
reuse?
plastic bottles.
Exactly. What else? Paper. So you reuse these. A plastic bottle like this, if we just threw that out in the ground, it would take years and years and years to turn back into soil. It would just sit there. Or in a landfill, it'd be there a long time. But if we can reuse these things, they can melt them down and make more bottles. And we can use them again and again and again. See? Cashin, you're going to go. Evan, you help him. You're going to dump what's for stuff on the ground there. You dump that feed in that feeder. Help him do that, Evan. Dump that feed in the feeder. Talia, you put the water in there carefully. Okay, carefully pour it in there. Okay. Now hold the bottom. Tip the bottom up. There you go. Come on out, Evan. Or you guys. Come on out. Okay, good job. Now, push them in there, Kathy. That's good job. You got a baseball arm. Okay. Next person. There you go. They like this grain on the ground. Everybody do it? Did you do it, Haley? Okay. Now, hey, Aaron, take that bucket and put it back in the wheelbarrow. We have a lot of eggs. So, Kathy, you stand right here. Let's get our kindergartners. Okay, Cashin, you get an egg and carefully put it in Kathy's basket. Carefully.
Eggs.
Carefully. Okay, put it in there. You get one, Hudson. Now you stand back over here. Carefully. Now don't drop them on the other egg. Don't drop them on the other egg. Haley, come on over here. Haley, and who else is that over there? Yeah, and Anna. Okay, Haley, get an egg. Okay, good job. Carefully put it in the basket. Don't drop it. They break. They're very fragile. Okay, next person. Go ahead, Hudson. You get an egg, and then Evan, you get the last one. Carefully put it in there. How many eggs did we get?
6.
Now the neat thing about sunflowers, the wild sunflowers, you know, in the morning the sunflower will be facing that direction, and it follows the sun all the way over. And in the evening they'll be facing that direction. And you can see the wild sunflowers all over right now. What I like to do is grab a good cherry tomato and wipe it off.
I have them.
That is so good.
Give me one.
That is tasty. But let me gather some. And they are so good, and they are good for you. These are the cherry tomatoes we planted right after school was out. Okay, take one. We had cabbage here earlier. But here we have some peppers. And I'll tell you, and somebody picked a bunch of them, that's good, because they are really, really hot. They look like a banana pepper, which usually isn't hot, but they're not jalapenos, but they are a hot, hot pepper. They taste like a jalapeno, only hotter. I'm not sure what kind they are. No, because they're just so hot, I don't want to do that. All right, guys, good job today. Go back to your class, and in your classroom, wash your tomato, and then you can eat it, okay?
Norrell Farms Bakery, downtown Hillsboro. Bread from our home to yours. Featuring fresh baked breads and delicious baked goods. Watch for manager specials and frequent specials posted in the bakery. Hillsboro True Value Hardware, downtown Hillsboro. One stop for paint, tools, power lawn equipment, lawn chemicals, Crosley appliances, and everything in between, where behind every project is a true value.
At Eagle Communications, we're proud to provide the communications services you need to get the most from today's technology. Our employee owners make it happen. We're part of your community, and we take pride in delivering excellent customer service. If you ever have a question, give us a call. We're here to help. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
What are some of the other things coming up in the near future for the USD 410?
You know, USD 410, being the size of school we host and participate in a lot of activities. So I would say if you need to see what activities are coming up at USD 410, please go to our website at www.usd410.org or net, .net, and that'll give you a complete listing. You know, as we do get further and further into these infomercials or whatever we're going to call these about our district
Updates.
I would like to have a chance for you to see our students in action, get them seeing them working on their projects that they worked so hard and diligently on, and that would be K-12. So we'll see how that looks as we move forward, but I feel like it'll be a great opportunity for USD 410 and their students to show off some of the neat things they're doing in their classrooms.
I think this USD 410 update is a great opportunity to do just that. Been talking with Max Heinrichs today, Superintendent of USD 410 here in Hillsboro. And Max, I'd like to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us and help us understand what's going on.
Thank you, and remember, we're Trojan proud here.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.